Well, the U.S. Congress is on the clock. Huge decisions on budget issues loom large in the next few weeks, and many wonder if politics will once again get in the way of progress. Their challenge: keep the government open and out of default. We go to Washington, D.C. to Ebru's Kyle Schmoyer, who is live tonight on Capitol Hill to explain. Kyle, this surely is a dance we've done before.
Yeah, absolutely, Nicole. And this is looking a little bit tenuous at this point. The Republican House has to come up with something it can pass. The Democratic Senate then needs to be able to pass that, and ultimately it needs to be signed by the president. And this is first a resolution to continue the spending bill, and then down the road a little bit further is that of the debt ceiling. If you ask a lot of political observers, though, right now they say good luck getting it done in the next 2 weeks. It's a showdown on Capitol Hill. Congress must act to keep the government running after September 30th. And then there's the debt ceiling, or the government's ability to pay its bills. That runs out by early November.
These are all really critical issues for the national economy and really for the international economy. And Congress has punted over and over and over again, and now they're all coming together again at the same time.
The Congress must pass a continuing resolution to keep funding the federal government. Depending on your political party, minds differ on how to do that. For one, a group of House Republicans wants to tie passage of a continuing resolution to defunding of the Affordable Care Act, or what they call Obamacare, which is set to kick in October 1st.
Force the president's hand to essentially repeal the Affordable Care Act, which he said over and over he won't do, the Senate won't do. And the Republican leadership, to their credit, realizes that this is a foolish move, it's a bad bargaining position, and the consequences fall almost entirely on Republicans and not the president.
But so far, no solution on that. And political analyst John Hudak tells me the debate over the next month on raising the debt ceiling, that promises to be an even greater fight.
The Republicans in Congress are playing a game, essentially a game of chicken, with the full faith and credit of the United States, which it has really never been done before.
And their threat to vote no on raising the debt ceiling has consequences. Many experts believe lawmakers will hear that message loud and clear from the business community real soon.
What you're going to see over the coming days and the coming weeks is that business leaders are going to step in and start talking to Republicans and saying, the economy cannot handle this. Our own credit cannot handle this. This does not just affect government, it affects all of us. And the games need to stop. The grown-ups need to work.
And, with that in mind, the president met today with business leaders. He actually told them, quote, that the debt ceiling debate that's going on in the House is an ideological fight. He went on to say that he has never seen in the history of the United States the debt ceiling being used to exhort a president or the ruling party. The White House today letting lawmakers know that they are going to veto anything that comes before them that they don't agree with at this point and send them back to work here on Capitol Hill. As for those lawmakers in the House, they said that they hope to have some type of spending bill continuation by Friday. If not by Friday, they say they'll stay here to Saturday. But in the meantime, Nicole, a lot of politics being played in this right now. A lot of Republicans wanting to tie anything they do with a spending bill to keep the government running, and also raising that debt ceiling to the repeal or put on hold of Obamacare. A lot of Democrats, including the president, say that isn't going to happen. So this fight is going to continue for the foreseeable future. Nicole?
All right, Kyle, a lot of deadlines. September 30th, November. Are we broke now? I don't know. Thanks for the report.